Greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Duel, better known to y'all as the Big D. And this time around, I bring to you a review of the 2006 movie Aquamarine. Aquamarine is a 2006 teen fantasy rom-com read by Elizabeth Allen, loosely based on Alice Hoffman's 2001 young adult novel of the same name. The film was originally produced by 20th Century Fox, starring Sara Paxton in the title role, with Emma Roberts and Joanna Jojo Levesque, who a few months later that same year would appear in the Robin Williams movie RV. Look for a review of that next week. Just thought I'd give you an early heads up. Anyway, so this is one of the many underrated family flicks I've come to enjoy. So let's get into the story. Now we focus on best friends Claire and Haley. Claire is Emma Roberts and Haley is Jojo. They're enjoying their last few days of summer together before Haley relocates to Australia because of her mother's work. Now, Claire, who is sensible and slightly naive, looks up to Haley as a mother figure after her parents drowned in a boat accident years before and now lives with her grandparents by the beach. Now, Haley, who is more daring and adventurous, lives with her single mother in the small beach town after her father left him. Well, they both like this here lifeguard named Raymond, who they've had a crush on for years. So, but I'll get to him in a moment. Now, they have a slumber party, and Haley prays to the ocean god for a miracle that will make her mother change her mind about moving. Minutes later, a violent storm occurs. The following morning, they see that it's a big mess there, especially around the pool, where the rim of the pool actually gives in and causes Claire to accidentally slip and fall into the pool and see something strange with blue hair and a tail in the water. So later that night, the girls go back to explore using a little bait in the form of sardines. And, let's see. Oh, yeah. Gummy worms, even. And fish sticks. Can you believe that, people? So, they find that this mysterious thing Claire encountered was a mermaid. Her name? Aquamarine. So, they instantly become friends, and they get told by her that she needs to prove to her father that true love exists, or she will be forced to marry a merman she does not know when she returns home. So, the next day, the girls think Aquamarine has appeared after the pool's been drained, but she managed to be in a little shed there, I do believe, and, well, she apparently now has legs. Yes, and a booty too. But don't worry, we don't see that. It's PG rated. Now it has a little tiny bit of language. Some might hear the unexpected, and pardon me, and some sensuality. Boy, I love when Aquamarine tells about her booties. Like, isn't it cute? I can sit on it and soon when more people, well, some others are starting to come out, they had to hide her. But now Claire insists that Haley give her shirt, but she refuses. Like, my bathing suit is boy repellent. What if Raymond sees us? And Claire says, this is one of my favorite lines, like, it's either your bathing suit or her birthday suit. Once Aquamarine got the legs and all, believe me, the fun begins. I mean, she is just so cute and bubbly and sweet and all that jazz. Whew. Yeah, I really like her. So, apparently, she now has her eyes set on Raymond. Now, the girls are reluctant at first to help her out, but when she explains that you get a wish if you help a mermaid, they agree to try in hope that they can prevent Haley from leaving. So because Aquamarine is not human, she does not understand how love works and is rejected immediately by Raymond when they first meet. Still, they promise to make Raymond fall in love with her over the next 3 days using strategies found in teen magazines. However, a group of popular girls, headed by Cecilia Banks, who also has a crush on Raymond, are always getting in the way. Yeah, but once the two girls are with Aquamarine, like I said, the fun begins. They go shopping, they get, well, a little bit of blue color in the hair and what have you, like Aquamarine. Yeah, and what's cool about Aquamarine is her fingernails change color with every time with different emotion, what have you. Oh man, that is absolutely cool. Yep. Well, especially even when they encounter a couple of Claire's gal not Claire, but about not my mistake, everyone. Cecilia's gal pals later on, they kind of hurt Aquamarine and what have you, and since she does the real surprise, spits out water from both sides onto them. I mean, which reminds me of the ending to episode number 2 of the 3rd season of Small Wonder, where Vicky does that after she drowns in the pool. Anywho, again, sorry for that mistake I made. Because I've been tried to do one take of this and failed. So you're going to have to bear with me. So, at the street fair, Raymond spends the day with Aquamarine and mentions that he wants to see her at a party called The Last Splash the following night. But she flees without giving him an answer, knowing a sunset can cause her legs to transform back into a tail fin. So, Claire and Haley find her a new home in the water tower for her to spend the night in. The following day, Cecilia tells Raymond that Aquamarine has a boyfriend back home, so Raymond invites Cecilia to the party instead. But Claire didn't find him to tell him Cecilia made the whole thing up, and he and Aquamarine reconcile. Now at the party, Aquamarine and Raymond bond more, but then she flees again due to the sunset. Now, another thing I forgot to mention, now before this, Raymond and Aquamarine reconcile, she's having ice cream in the bathtub, and she's like, I found 2 bear men. Their names are Ben and Jerry. It is absolutely funny. This has some pretty funny lines and what have you. And when they get her fixed up in Haley's shirt and what have you, they rush out and say, You need shoes and undies. Yeah. Oh boy. Crazy, huh, folks? Anyway, back to once Aquamarine and Raymond bond more, but flees again. Before she does, she kisses him and asks him to meet her on the pier the following morning. Once the girls leave, Cecilia follows them to the water tower and discovers Aquamarine's secret and unhooks the ladder to prevent Aquamarine from getting down and calls the news, which her dad is a reporter, so they can expose her on national television. Unfortunately, however, she is totally embarrassed and humiliated, which you're going to have to see that. It's funny. But however, during the night, the town's mysterious handyman Leonard helps her out and promises not to tell anyone what he knows. So he gets a wish from her for helping her out. Now then, time to get to the final part, the ending to this movie. Now, I'll give most of this movie away, but I don't want y'all to hear the ending. So, if you've not seen this movie, please stop this video now. Before I go into 5 seconds. So I'm going to give you 5, and now I'll give you 5 seconds to stop. Go to the description box and fast forward to the time to avoid the ending. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Now, the next morning, Aquamarine asks Raymond if he loves her, but he admits that he likes her a lot, but has not fallen in love with her. She is disappointed until Cecilia interrupts and pushes her into the ocean. But she screams in horror and runs away, rather realizing what she has done when she notices that Aquamarine is actually a real mermaid. And if that wasn't enough, Aquamarine's father calls her back home in a giant storm, but Haley and Claire swim after her as she tries to defy her father again, Aquamarine, and holds on to a buoy. They discover the meaning of platonic love, and Aquamarine's father is satisfied knowing love is real. The girls receive their wish, but they decide not to use it to keep Haley from moving away since her mother worked so hard for this, and instead they part ways with Aquamarine with promises of her visiting them both and loving each other forever. So Raymond swims up to Aquamarine and he asks her to visit him as well. She agrees and they kiss, and before she left, to always remember her, she gives her these two little tiny starfish. She uses it as earrings. And so one takes one and they listen to so much stuff about each other. Well, actually not each other, but about themselves. And soon they part their ways. And that's the end. Yep, end of story, my friends. So that's the end of this little mermaid tale. Little joke thing. Okay, now then. What do I think of Aquamarine? Well, I gotta say it's a very cute movie, and when I first saw it in 2006, I will say that I was blown by it. I rented it from a movie gallery, and believe me, I watched it 3 times. Now, since I had bought a used copy of it from Game Exchange last year, I have watched it like 3 or 4 more times, so apparently, I got some love for this. There's not really that many reviews up on YouTube about Aquamarine. I'm rather surprised. I don't think this movie gets as much love as you think it does, but I'm sure some people have some love and respect for this. Now, would I recommend Aquamarine? You better believe it. Sure, give us a try. And if you're not satisfied with it, well, you know what? Well, can't say I didn't try. So, I think this is absolutely a fun-filled movie. I think you and your whole family will love it. I mean, I love how some of this story went, and I have to say, Sara Paxton steals the show as Aquamarine. I love the performances we got from Emma Roberts and Jojo as well. Yeah, don't mind me calling her by that name, because Jojo is actually the name of her as she's a singer and all, because before this she had a hit with that song Get Out. Yeah, in 2003. Yeah. So anyway, you can find Aquamarine on DVD. You can still get for a pretty reasonable price, used or new. You can also find it on Blu-ray, also at a factually reasonable price as well. So, if you really are into some real fun stuff, look into Aquamarine. I think you're gonna love it. Now, what did you think of Aquamarine? Please feel free to tell me in the comment section. Like and subscribe to my channel as well and be a part of the Big D Nation. Join me again next time when I get ready to do some more stuff. Now, I had confirmed another review, but I made a slight error. It's going to be at the end of the month. But I've got other movies coming up, though. I won't tell you what the next one will be, though. Just stay tuned to my channel and find out. Now, if you liked what you saw, you can check out these other movies. Now, in the upper left-hand corner is my review of the animated Disney classic The Little Mermaid, which I did last year for the film's 30th anniversary. In the upper right-hand corner is my review of The Princess Diaries, another movie, which actually one of the reviews says that Aquamarine is the sweetest treat since The Princess Diaries, so I put this review up. And if you want to get off the chicks, go to the bottom left-hand corner for a little bit of a chick power with the help of our brothers helping a down-out stock car racer in my recent review of Six Pack, which I did in memoriam to the late great Kenny Rogers. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe to my channel and enjoy more fun with moi, the Big D. Now, I'm hoping to get to 300. I'm still hoping to get there sooner or later, but we'll see. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.